promise you if anybody can, homie, I can. The right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah, run it back, run it back, run it.
It's the NFL. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get him down at about the 37. Well short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense?
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. There's 3rd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cowboys at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 12. Throwing, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down too shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Prescott from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it.
Look at this, middle of the field, and breakaway. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Hurts. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Prescott is going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So plenty of action. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The pickup, 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's going to bring up the 3rd down. He shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short, 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here come the Cowboys. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So 3 quarters in the book, still no one on the scoreboard. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a 1-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. 1-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Eagles. Here, the new campaign. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point inside the game. This is where it's tied now in this fourth quarter. This one is setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. KaVontae Turpin now to return. And able to get this out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving the ball all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave with a 3rd and about 3 to go. From the gun, they'll try to run it. But I don't think he got there. Too short, maybe a 4th, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. They'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. This is 1st and 10. Try and start this drive in the air. The race is on. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! DeVonta Smith, 47 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So Dak and the Cowboys down 14-7. A minute 50 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Short gain the last two plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
And this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes second down at 5. Now Dak.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here's Dak. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And we need overtime to decide this one after. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Cowboys.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Deep ball on the second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead he'll slip. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie. Work on 2nd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yards that way.
To throw, Prescott. And it is incomplete. For this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
A big call here in overtime. overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Room here to run. And he'll be out right at the 35. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Prescott now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be stopped after a very short gain. And now you're looking at 4th down. Getting set to take the field.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive, so now sudden death with the time remaining. That score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little